Hello, hello, beautiful soul. Thank you so much for joining me today for this pick a card reading. Today we will be asking Spirit, what are you transforming through? What cycles are ending, and where are you moving forward along your path? So we're going to get lots of clarity for you guys today. These transformative energies are all in our favor, so we're going to get clarity and guidance. And I have selected 3 different tarots, crystals, buttons, and a candle for you all today. So if you've never done a pick-a-pile, you will allow yourself to tune in with each pile. You can select based on the deck, the crystal, the button, or the candle. If more than one pile calls to you, feel free to listen to whichever one is calling to you appropriately. So to begin today, we will start a simple, short meditation to ground our energy by connecting with our breath. Like to allow yourself to find a comfortable position. Roll your shoulders just a little, let that tension go. We'll take a nice deep breath in and release. I will see you at your pile. Hello, pile 1. You all have chosen the lapis lazuli, which represents the throat chakra, the color blue for expression and clear communication. You've also chosen the red candle, which represents grounding and balance, protection. And then the button you've chosen is the meditation button, represented with the tree of life, feeling grounded and centered. So to begin today, pile 1, we will start with an intention candle. So if you have never done an intention candle, the way that this works is I will light the candle holding the intention for whatever it is that you would like to be delivered and sent to the universe to see come to fruition. So hold that in your mind's eye now. All right, pile 1, your intention candle lit very strongly. So I do feel like these are some strong intentions you are very passionate about. You want to see these desires grounded into the earth. You are working so diligently on creating what you desire within your mind and grounding that and bringing that into this reality. And so Spirit is going to help see those off. I will place this just over here so we can still see the flame. Sometimes Spirit will speak through the flames, so if you notice any flickering while I'm speaking, that might be a sign for you to resonate with the message a little more or to pay attention to whatever it is that's being said. I'll move to the meditation button. So this beautiful, beautiful button represents a person who is sitting in their lotus position with their singing bowl, with this beautiful arc bubble around them filled with peace and serenity. And then you notice along the outside of the button that there is more beings, entities, energies that are flowing around. And what this shows me, pile 1, is that you are someone who has really been focused on mastering the balance that you find within yourself and knowing, understanding that there is more to this reality than what meets the eye, and being able to work within the dimensions of this reality, but being able to stay focused, centered, and grounded. And then with the lapis lazuli being the stone that you chose, I do see you, my pile 1, working to communicate clearly, speaking openly about your thoughts, your feelings, your wisdom, being able to share that very clearly with others. And this is something that I do feel that you are really beginning to step into the power of, transforming into being able to speak your truth quite clearly. So let's ask the deck. Thank you, Spirit, so much. What is it that pile 1 needs to know about their transformation? That was very fast. Anything else, Spirit? What else does pile 1 1 need to know about their transformation? What are they leaving behind? Where are they moving forward into? Okay. Beautiful. Wow, pile 1. Okay, so what Spirit is showing me, pile 1, is that you are really transforming from a place of walking out of old cycles, allowing the past to be something that you learned lessons from, you gained the wisdom, and you are moving forward into a place of holding the wisdom in your heart and allowing yourself to move forward in the ways that you feel called, but at your own pace, very steadily taking those steps to move forward, grounding that energy, utilizing the energies that exist around you. I do feel, pile 1, that you are somebody who pays more attention to the moon cycles, someone who might be into the different planetary systems and the energies that work within them. If this is something that you are interested in learning more about, definitely do more research, pour more energy into learning more, understanding the signs and synchronicities that come along with those planetary energies that you can work with. But I do feel, pile 1, that you are transforming from a place of not being quite so sure of yourself and maybe relying more on those signs and synchronicities than your intuition and trusting your own self. You are leaving behind the cycles and the patterns that have kind of molded and shaped you, and you are now paving your own way, creating your own path, moving forward, listening to your heart, allowing what calls you to be what drives you forward, knowing that your emotions are this wave of energy that comes and goes and makes these beautiful changes, but it's not something that you have to hold on to, but rather utilize those energies to be able to move in the directions that your soul is calling you to go. And holding that patience, there's this underlying desire that lives within you that you are really holding patience for, but you're not allowing that desire to stop you anymore. You are seeing the possibilities that you can create, and you are allowing yourself to move into those directions, even if they may feel like they're kind of pulling you, off into different directions than maybe you initially intended, or something that might not feel like it's completely in alignment with you. You are testing the waters to see what truly fits with your soul, where it is that you are finding joy, where it is that you are feeling supported and loved and cared for, and understanding where it is that you can create these feelings for yourself. I'm really seeing for you, pile 1, that you have this amazing ability to be able to create in the astral, being able to see what it is that you want to create for yourself, and you're learning to ground that energy down into the earth and seeing what you desire for yourself to come into fruition. And moving forward, pile 1, I do see you holding that strength and that wisdom and that understanding from the lessons that you have learned, from the cycles that you have moved through, understanding that healing is not linear, and some days you are going to feel on top of the world, you're going to feel like everything is flowing in the direction that you want it to go, but holding that wisdom in those moments, that there is always going to be another moment in time where your pain might come forward, or another lesson might turn over that shows you how to release things or to allow change into your life in a positive way, and not seeing yourself stuck anymore in those old patterns of consistency and stability, but rather allowing yourself to see that sometimes being in the chaos is what your soul needs, and not holding this this power of control over your reality, but rather seeing the balance that comes from flowing with the universe and creating what it is that you desire. I do see for you, pile 1, with the 3 of Cups being on the bottom of the deck, that you really have been doing this in an effort for emotional fulfillment, to be able to connect with others that you are on the same page with, people that really resonate with you, finding friendships that you cherish, that you can help support and love one another. And this is what's really helping to drive you through this beautiful transformation right now, being able to understand that you have a wonderful community that loves and supports you and cherishes you, and is going to stand beside you as you walk through these major changes. So pile 1, what you are transforming from is really what I'm seeing. You're transforming from a lack mentality into an abundance mentality. And what that means is you are no longer seeing yourself stuck and secluded by the things that are happening in your life, or the environment that you grew up in, or the circumstances that you have been given from life, but rather seeing the possibilities of where you can move yourself into and what you can create for yourself, while still holding that honor and reverence for where you're at in this now moment, knowing that you have everything you need in this now moment to create what it is that you desire, and you are holding this gratitude so strong and so beautifully, pile 1. So where we're going to go next is we are going to connect with the gods and see what wisdom they have for you on what it is that you are releasing. Where are you allowing growth and transformation into your life from the old into the new? All right, so pile 1, what it looks like you are releasing is, this is so beautiful, pile 1. You are releasing the fact that you have not been true to yourself in the past, and that you are seeing the lies of others. You are seeing through what people are telling you, and you're able to see into the heart of the matter, seeing the truth of the things around you. You are no longer refusing to acknowledge yourself as a sexual being with needs and desires, but rather you are seeing yourself as someone who deserves to fill these desires that you have within you. You are no longer standing in a place of stillness and allowing others to kind of mold and manipulate you, but you are now standing in your power and saying that you know that it is possible for you to know what is right and to make those choices for yourself. You are no longer in a place of lack, but you are transforming into a place of self-power, self-empowerment, and seeing that you have this amazing gift to share with the world that exists within you, and this knowledge and wisdom that you hold in your spaces is valid. So pile 1, with Lagor being reversed on the bottom, the gods are also letting you know that you are walking away from insecurities and feeling like you need to be validated from outside sources, but rather seeking that validation from within your own self, and knowing that you have no reason to be insecure. You are moving into a place of feeling much more confident and sure of yourself and the things that you do in the spaces that you move into. And so then we've pulled cards from the Star Temple Oracle to see what our star family has to say for us, to be able to allow us any guidance or wisdom on what we are releasing and transforming in our life. And the cards that came forward is the Empress of the Night and Father Sky, which really shows me, my beautiful pile 1, that you truly are transforming from a very turbulent place of feeling less than capable and moving into a place of knowing that you can handle whatever obstacles come your way, that you are going to be able to thrive and succeed in the environment that you are in, no matter where that may be, because you are finding your power from within yourself as opposed to from without, and really allowing yourself to see that, you know, you are a gift. You are a special gift in this world, and that you have something very beautiful to share. And I really see you, pile 1, giving yourself the time and the space that you need to be able to integrate this transformation into your being, so that way you can really feel this empowerment within you. And knowing that you are divinely protected and guided in the spaces that you move into. Your star family is always giving you signs and synchronicities, which you are very keen to seeing. But now, like I said, you're really coming to this place of trusting and knowing that the universe is ever folding and always moving you in the direction that you need to go for your soul purpose. And you're releasing the weight of what that needs to be and what the outcome needs to be, and you are trusting the process and moving forward in your spaces. You, my pile 1, are very strong emotionally. You have built a lot of really beautiful foundation for yourself, and being able to see that the turbulence and the trials that you have been through have not only given you this empowerment and this wisdom, but it has also given you the opportunity to be able to see this peace within yourself that maybe you've never really been able to see before, seeing the power and the strength that you hold through all the cycles and transformations that you move through. And then we pulled a few cards from our angels to get guidance on what our angels want us to know moving forward through this transition. What kind of gifts and capabilities can we utilize to be able to guide us and move us through this transformation into the next chapter, in the next phase. And the card that came forward for you is trustworthy friends. Your angels want you to know that you have a solid community that is supporting you and that loves you. The friends that you have, they cherish you. They want to have fun. They also love playing with the moon cycles and enjoying the spaces that you share with one another. And Spirit's letting you know that you can trust this, that you have been through a place in the past where you weren't sure if the people you were around were trustworthy or were giving you the space that you needed to be able to be you. And you have now called in your soul family, and you have these soul connections that are truly here to support you, and to trust that whenever the friends that you have, whenever they offer you guidance or support, that they really are coming from a place of love and understanding, and not trying to manipulate or change the situation for their own betterment, but rather just wanting to see the best for you in life. And then the other two cards we got is introspection and clarity. Angel wisdom reminds you that a busy, cluttered mind is a sick one, and a still, clear mind is a divine one. Allow the wisdom in your heart to radiate out and dissolve in chatter of your mind. Know that your angel has drawn this to your attention and is waiting to help you in your task. Sit quietly that you can find the stillness within. Then you can shine a pure, clear light into every area of your life. In the clarity of this light, the angels will reveal a new way of being. You will see things differently and be able to make decisions from strength and clarity. Introspection. Your angels guide you to find a quiet space for contemplation and to look within. It is time to withdraw and review your life. Taking the time and space for yourself gives you an opportunity to recuperate from life's challenges, to reflect on the way ahead and strengthen yourself and prepare for the next phase of your life. During times of introspection, you can become aware of your gifts, your inner revere, and your wisdom. It is time for healing. Still your mind and quiet your emotions. Ask your angels' wings to enfold you and provide you a safe haven in which to relax. Then you can listen to the promptings of your angels, inspiring and guiding you. So pile one, the message from your angels is to allow yourself this time to sit in reflection and gain clarity on exactly where it is that you want moving forward. You have this newfound sense of faith within yourself, this trust within your abilities, and the energy is ever in your favor, so there is no rush. You do not need to know all the answers in this now moment, but rather just allow yourself to sit in silence and have these answers come to you and let it unfold in a natural way. Try to find space to clear your mind and allow yourself to express in the ways that you truly desire. That's going to give you clarity on where you would like to go moving forward, because pile one, I really do see a lot of beautiful things for you that you can create for yourself. Really, like I said, we can go back to this Chariot card of seeing that, you see the future that you can create for yourself, and you are willing and driven to take the action to move into those directions. And so just know that this lives within you. You can bring those desires and those creations into this reality, so if you choose, but just allow yourself to trust your own being, not allowing others to guide or manipulate you away from your inner truth, and listening to the guidance that lives within, but also trusting the wisdom that does come your way from the people that love and cherish you, knowing that they're having your best interest at heart, and that you can trust that connection that you have with your inner guidance and the system that you have around you, pile one. So the last card that I've pulled for you guys today is one of the doors, the Divine Doors deck. And the divine door that we have pulled for you today is a beautiful open door. The path is very clear. It's unsure of where you're moving, but it is open and clear and filled with hope. And as you can see, there is another moon in this picture. So pile 1, definitely pour more time and energy, if you feel called, into learning about the moon cycles and the planets and how they affect your energies and emotions. And the card says, draw down the moon. The forest nymphs dance in sheer delight, singing soft songs. Find us in the wild. Good night. So that brings you inspiration moving forward along your path. So just to get some clarity for signs and synchronicities for you, my beautiful pile 1, I am going to pull some alphabet and symbols for you to be able to connect. So ask Spirit for any signs that you would like to see. Let this be whatever it needs to be for you. If you have anything that comes to you while I am speaking, by all means allow that wisdom to come forward. But I will channel any messages that come forward on these letters as well. We have H, happy heart, happy home, happy healing, here and now. You have V, sing violet, violin, viola, very beautiful. Y, you are so special, you are cherished. Having to know all the answers does not need to be anymore. You are now in a place of understanding that this why is more of an internal question as opposed to a driving force. You are loved. You are so unique and cherished. I'm also hearing unicorn. J, jump with action. Jump forward. Juniper, June might be significant for you. N, now. Now is the time. Now is the time for you to shine. Never stop chasing your dreams and following your heart and allowing your inner voice to be what guides you. Q, I'm hearing queen, quiet, quilt. R, rejoice, rejuvenate, reward yourself for your efforts. And the last one is T. I'm hearing talk to someone you love. To allow yourself to be Tweedledee. Timing. Trust in divine timing. All right, now we'll pull some cards. Anything else to come forward for pile 1. You have the hello, I'm awesome. Wear this as your badge, pile 1. You are an amazing soul here to create so many beautiful things, and you are truly stepping into these energies of seeing this amazing gift that you are to the world. Also got the unicorn narwhal, which shows you just how unique and special you are. The joy that you share with others comes back to you tenfold. The amazing spirit that lives within you has many ways to be expressed whenever you truly allow yourself to show up in those ways to find that expression. And then you also got the fishing bobber, which is telling me to remind you to have fun, allow yourself the opportunity to rest and relax, and do things that ease your mind. Okay, Pile 1, thank you so much for listening. I appreciate your love and support. If you like this video, please feel free to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and if you'd like to connect with me further, feel free to click the links down below the video to subscribe to my Patreon or connect with me for personal booking services. I love you all so much. I am sending you so much joy for your day. Namaste. Hello, hello, Pile 2. Today you have picked the Tarot for the Divine, the Tiger's Eye Crystal, and the Blue Candle, as well as the Spiral Button. So, Pile 2, we are going to do an intention candle for you today. So what that means is I'm going to light this candle for you to be able to set an intention, something that you would like to see come forward for you, that you would like to offer to the universe to allow your guides and angels to help bring into fruition for you. So we have chosen the blue candle, which does correlate with your throat center, being able to speak your truth clearly. So whenever you're ready, Pile 2, go ahead and hold that intention in your heart. Take a nice breath in. Whoa. Okay, Pile 2, so we're a little hesitant to start, but once you get up and going in this, once you allow yourself to start taking action and speaking that truth, I do see you coming into a place of really being able to feel empowered by the words that you say and sharing your truth with clarity and wisdom from a place of authentic love and with confidence, and not allowing the opinions and thoughts of others to deter you anymore, but rather allowing yourself to speak clearly from your inner knowledge and wisdom. I will place this over here for you so you can see. Sometimes Spirit likes to speak through the candle, so if it flickers in any particular way while I'm speaking, just allow that to be a sign for you that Spirit's trying to communicate the importance of that message for you. And then, of course, with the beautiful Tiger's Eye crystal here, we do have the Tiger's Eye is related to the solar plexus chakra, the yellow chakra that is connected to your willpower and your inner wisdom, which I also think it's kind of synchronistic that we chose the yellow base for the candle as well. So Pile 2, you are someone who's really working to connect with that creative willpower and the desire and design to be able to bring forth your creations into the world from that place of inner wisdom and balance is what I'm really hearing from this. And the beautiful swirl button is all about signs and synchronicities. So Pile 2, I do feel like you are someone who is starting to notice more signs and synchronicities in your life. You are starting to see the connections between the universe and your desires, and finding the different ways that Spirit communicates with you through these signs and synchronicities. And you're really starting to trust the process and the unfolding of your path. So we'll connect with the tarot and we will ask Spirit, what is Pile 2 transforming from, and what are they moving into? What are they releasing and allowing new into their life? Any cycles or patterns that we are releasing? What is Pile 2 transforming from? So Pile 2, this is a really beautiful message, Pile 2. You are transforming from a place of feeling controlled by money and your desires, and you're moving into a place of feeling empowered by money and desire. So it's almost you have transformed your connection with money and your heart center. I really feel for you, Pile 2, that you have come from a place of feeling less empowered when it comes to financial decisions, your ability to create abundance for yourself, and you're moving now into a place of feeling more empowered, connected with your desires, not allowing the judgments of others to control you or manipulate you whenever it comes to what it is that you desire for yourself. And I also see for you, Pile 2, that you are no longer allowing the love of a past lover to be able to kind of influence the way that you move into the spaces that you do. It does feel like, Pile 2, that you have a connection from the past that kind of molded and shaped your connection with money and love. And this is what cycle you have ended. You have closed that lesson. You have learned the wisdom that you needed from that situation, and you are now moving into this place of personal empowerment, seeing the adventures that you can create for yourself and that you can move forward with confidence, knowing that your desires and dreams are always within reach, but that you are understanding more that it's about the process, the path, the movement that you see is what you create for yourself. And you are starting a new journey. With the Fool being on the bottom, you truly have ended this cycle and moving into a place of allowing yourself to step forward on a new path, whatever that is for yourself. You feel very free, Pile 2, to be able to move in any direction that you want to move in, and knowing that it's okay to make mistakes and that it's okay to share your emotions and feelings with others, because this is going to be what allows you to express yourself in the ways that you desire. I feel for you, Pile 2, that you haven't been in a place in the past of really being able to speak your truth because of this trauma, this patterned relationship that you've been through. This is even really speaking to me about karmic contracts and ties that you have now broken. Ancestral healing is coming through very strongly on this one as well. So Pile 2, you guys have really closed some very heavy cycles that have been with you for a long time, and you're moving into a place of freedom and newness, which really feels a bit uncomfortable at the moment, but it does feel like you have a little excitement bubble kind of building down below you that is rising to the top, and allowing yourself to see that, you know, the financial problems and the love connections that you had in the past, they were not filling your needs, they were not connected to your true desires, but rather they were connected to that patterned past behavior. And so Pile 2, I see you releasing those expectations of what your finances need to be or what your love life needs to be, but rather allowing it to be what it is, and seeing where you can connect and create more abundance and connect with the things that you truly desire in your life, and not necessarily counting out, you know, possibilities, but keeping that open for yourself and seeing the possibility in the future of being able to know that what comes your way is a beautiful gift and a blessing, but it doesn't have to stay forever. It can be a temporary moment of excitement and joy, or it can fold into something that lasts forever. But you're really seeing that you don't need to have all the answers right now, that you don't need to know how this situation is going to turn out, or where your finances are going to be, or what job you're going to have, or what lover you're going to move into, or anything like that. You're really at a place, Pile 2, of being able to see the open possibilities for yourself that you create, and knowing that you allow yourself to move in the directions that you desire, rather than being controlled or manipulated by those from the past, but seeing yourself as the creator of your own reality. So I'd like to pull a card for you from the Norse gods, and we will see what they have to tell us about what it is that you are releasing. What is Pile 2 releasing? Clarity do we need to help them on their journey for whatever it is that they are releasing? Wow. Pile 2, you guys have knocked over quite a few crystals. I feel that you're really releasing, like I said, that control of how things need to be, of what it needs to look like, and knowing that it's okay for things to not be perfect, and that, you know, you have time to pick up the pieces and move in the direction that you want to go, but that it's okay for mistakes to be made and to learn those lessons in your own way. Okay, So you had two cards come forward for you, and I think it's great that they're both shaped in the M pattern. Okay, so pile 2 Madhir represents the ability to be able to know that you have the ability to master your own self and the vessel in which you live. It really shows me that you are seeing that you are a divine spirit having a human experience, knowing that whatever accomplishments that you have achieved, that it is okay to express that and be excited about that. You are releasing the need to be so humble that you do kind of downplay your own growth, your own wins, and you're now moving into a place of being able to celebrate yourself and your achievements, and knowing that, you know, those lessons that you have learned may not have been fair, but they did give you such beautiful wisdom that you are now empowered by it. And I think that that's so beautiful. You are also coming into a place of understanding that you live in the world, but you are not of the world, that you are simply experiencing what is happening. Like I said before, you're allowing yourself to flow into the places that you are called into, rather than feeling the need to control or manipulate whatever it is that you are experiencing in life. And really trusting the fact that you are a vessel for the divine. I do feel, pile 2, that you may have connected with your channeling capabilities or working on connecting deeper with psychic abilities, and so you are learning to trust that more and trust that you do have this direct connection to source to be able to channel those messages and share the wisdom that you have gained along the way with others who are called to hear it. And Ewaz shows up just to solidify this transition, the changing the circles of seasons, allowing yourself to see that the sun holds phases, the moon holds phases, life folds and evolves and moves as it goes, and not holding on to the expectation of what it needs to be, but allowing yourself to be in the process. So pile 2, I really feel for you that you are transitioning out of a place of control and self-deprivation and moving into a place of empowerment, of knowing that the unknown is still beautiful, and that even though you may not always be sure of exactly where it is that you're moving or where you're going, but rather trusting the divine and trusting the channel that you are, and knowing that the words that you speak from your heart and from the power of your own will is going to be what is needed to be heard in that now moment, and trusting that you no longer have to be afraid of facing the mountains that you are standing before, but rather knowing that you have the confidence and the drive to do whatever it is that you need to move forward in these mountains and these creations that you have for yourself. I do feel, pile 2, that you are also seeing where you need to step away from things in life and seeing that it's okay to release those things. That's maybe there's something you had created for yourself that you're no longer resonating with, and you're allowing yourself to unfold and move from that into whatever it is that you truly do desire to create for yourself. Understanding that life is a cycle, that everything has its season, and whenever it's time to release, that you are actually serving the higher purpose and the highest good whenever you allow that release to go, and not holding the expectations of whatever it is, but just allowing it to be as you move forward. You are really learning how to master your mind and intentions, and setting the stage for yourself to move forward in the directions as you feel called. Okay, pile 2, let's see what our star family has for us today. What does our star family have for pile 2 on transition and moving? Where is pile 2 moving from and into? What wisdom and guidance do we have for pile? Yeah, pile 2, the energies you guys have is really, it's really manipulating my setup here, which I think is great. Like I said, I really feel like you're allowing yourself to be in this place of knowing that transition can be whatever it needs to be, as opposed to holding those expectations. Okay, beautiful. So the first card you got is card number 22, the Holy Child, Starseed. I am a divine child of the universe. And I really feel that, Pile 2. You are seeing yourself as a divine inspiration, as a vessel of life, knowing that you have the ability to create, but that you are something so unique and inspired within this world that only you can be you. And you're seeing that about yourself, which is so beautiful. Card number 17, the Amber Star, let go. I surrender and allow myself to grieve. So seeing that whenever you allow yourself to let go of those expectations and grieve for the things that you have had to release in life, and seeing that the transitions that you have been through are only opening new doors and possibilities for you. As one door closes, a new door opens, and you are allowing yourself the process of stopping, releasing those emotional feelings that you need to release to be able to move forward into the spaces that you do truly feel called. Card number 36, the Cosmos, ascend. I connect to oneness and expand my awareness. So Pile 2, you are truly ascending into a new level of consciousness within your own spaces, and knowing that you are a divine inspiration of source, and that you have the ability to create what it is that you desire within your awareness, and to trust the process. I do still see you, Pile 2, kind of a little bit in your head on things, and not necessarily allowing the inner chatter that kind of maybe deters you or tells you that you're not good enough, or that you're the insecurities that hold from the past experiences you have been through. You are still transforming through those, releasing those energies, but I do see this moving through quite clearly and allowing yourself to be in this new position of connected oneness with yourself, with source, with your guides, and releasing the expectations of what the process needs to look like and allowing it to be whatever it is. It's truly beautiful, Pile 2. I'm so grateful for you. So let's see what our angels have to tell us. What do our angels have for Pile 2? What do they need to know for guidance? Yes, Pile 2, a new beginning. Thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. Pile 2, you are ready for this. You are so ready to leave the old and walk into the new, understanding that you are moving from a place of darkness into light, seeing the sky as a new color of blue, seeing the angel wings as they flow from your back, and seeing the beautiful gift that you are. And look at you, you are stepping out, trusting the universe, trusting that that next step will be followed with the guidance as you move forward in your spaces. So Pile 2, you are really transforming into this place of divine trust and understanding, moving through new beginnings, totally new beginnings for you, Pile 2, like a new adventure and a new phase of life, like a whole new transformation for you. You are really allowing yourself to work through the process of releasing the old and connecting with the new. And I do feel called to read the bottom card of the deck, is love and accept yourself. And this is what you are connecting more with, is these energies of truly seeing yourself as beautiful, as loved, as cherished, and knowing that the gift that you are, the words that you share with others, they truly do inspire and create love and wisdom within other people, and seeing that you are this beautiful divine gift. And so anytime you are feeling more in your head or worrisome, listening to those thoughts in your mind, just connect back with your heart and allow your heart to be what guides you in those spaces. And then I'm going to pull any messages from the angels that would like to come forward for Pile 2. Any wisdom that would like to come forward for Pile 2 in this moment. Messy Pile 2. It's okay, Pile 2. Life gets messy sometimes. It's okay for life to be messy. You can clean it up when you need to, or allow it to be whatever it needs to be, and that's okay. Alright, so you got commitment and aspiration. Angel wisdom reminds you that when you aim for a vision without doubt or deviation, it must succeed. Your guidance is to persevere towards your vision. Let every thought, word, and action be directed towards your desired outcome. Nothing is more powerful than focused energy, and the angels will see the pure light of your commitment, whether it is to relationships, a piece of work, a journey, or anything else in your life, remember to ask them for help, and know when you dedicate your intention to the highest good, they will support you. And aspiration. It is time to set your sights higher. If you are setting for the mediocre, aim for the superb. Stretch yourself to fill all your potential and hold mighty visions. Find the wisdom within, which enables you to aspire to the great and glorious. Then expand your comfort zones so that you can explore your dreams. The angels guide you to never settle for less than your incredible human spirit can achieve or deserves. Ask for help from the angels, and they will guide and inspire you to raise your consciousness and live at a higher level. Let your spirit soar and aim for the divine. So pile 2, your angels really want you to know that as you move forward into these new beginnings, let the sky be your limit. You can create whatever it is that you desire for yourself, and allow yourself to think outside of the box. What is a height that you've never even dreamed of reaching, and how can you get there? How can you motivate yourself each and every day to step further into those dreams that you want to create for yourself? Rather than seeing other people succeeding and being in their light and shining in their authenticity, allow yourself to speak your truth and shine your light and be in your authenticity, because you have such a beautiful gift to share with the world that only you can deliver. Only you can bring this light. Only you can share this gift. Only you can be the one that connects to this highest dream and creates this reality. So continue to move in the direction that your heart calls you, and continue to allow this transformation to empower you, and know that you have the power within you to direct wherever it is that you go along your path, and know that the angels are supporting you and guiding you at this time. So we'll pull one more card for you, my beautiful pile 2. What divine door does pile 2 have coming for them? What divine door does pile 2 have for them? All right, so pile 2, you got this beautiful door that looks like it's filled with mystery. I'm feeling a bit of hesitation to open it, but I do feel an excitement about moving forward. It does feel like the path is a little bit unknown to you. There might be some blocks that you're still working through being able to move forward, but I do feel a sense of motivation and encouragement to be able to move forward to open this door. Morning memory. Its healing gift runs a destined course. The morning dawn, our inspired source. Meditate under the sun. So allow yourself to find inspiration in the morning. As soon as you wake up, start affirmations, start encouraging yourself. Create a morning routine that is going to be able to allow yourself to step into this new beginning, into the direction that you so desire, and allow yourself to have fun and see the gift in each and every moment. Okay, pile 2, I'm going to pull 3 letters for you. Allow this to be any signs or synchronicities. Maybe it'll inspire a name or a thought in you, and just allow those to be whatever they are, and I will channel whatever comes to me as well. For pile 2. R. Righteous. Run. Rejoice, rejuvenate. Richard? A. Audacity. Apples. Admirable. Aspire. Affirmations. D. Dedication. Diligence. Do the things that you feel called to do. I'm also seeing rad. You are so cool. You are such a unique person. Universal love exists within you. Jay, Jennifer, Juniper, June, July, Jump for Joy, Jolly, Jessica, V, Victorious, Victor, Valiant, Very Humble. Vines might be significant for you. All right, and now we'll pull a few signs and synchronicities from the symbol jar. Okay, so the bobber reminding you that you are able to take time to rest, relax, and have fun, pile 2, okay? I know you're very focused and driven on your path and you're wanting to move in the direction that you feel called and trusting this new beginning that's moving before you, but just don't forget to have fun and allow yourself the opportunity to connect with those spaces as well, okay? You got the cyclone, which just shows the turbulence that you have been through, and that knowing that you have gained so much power and wisdom moving through this cycle that you are capable of achieving anything. The unicorn corgi. I love the unicorn corgi. It always reminds me of such a special friend. People really love being around you. They adore you. You are a very unique person to very many people in life. The green alien. You are out of this world. You have connections with those beyond this realm. You have the ability to move in the direction that you desire because you do have this overall view, this bigger picture, and then, you know, you might just really like aliens, OUs. And they like you too. They're your friends. I do feel like you have some guides, some spirit guides that are OUs that would like to communicate with you if you feel called. And then you also got the rocket ship blasting off. Allow yourself to move into this new beginning with excitement and enthusiasm, but at your own pace, knowing that it is your choice as to when you want to lift off, but this energy is coming, okay? So pile 2, you do have really big changes coming for you. You are moving in a whole new direction. Lots and lots of transformation here for you, pile 2. Allow yourself to connect with spirit in whatever way works for you, but I'm really hearing that you will benefit from taking some time to rest and relax and allow yourself to connect with the wisdom that wishes to come forward for you to be able to move forward on your journey. If you liked these messages, please feel free to click like on the video, subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to connect with me further, you can find the links for my Patreon and my booking services down below the video. I so appreciate you guys for listening to these messages, for allowing me to be a channel for you to deliver them, and I send you off with a beautiful namaste. Hello, hello, my beautiful pile 3. You have picked the traditional manga tarot, the citrine crystal, and the yellow candle, as well as the free hugs button. So for you, my pile 3, we are going to set an intention candle for this reading. What that means is that you are going to hold an intention in your heart and your mind that you would like to see your angels and guides safely carried off into the universe to trust in the divine. So I ask that you gather that intention now. You can place your hands over your heart if you'd like. And take a nice breath in. Release. Alright, pile 3. This is a very steady intention. You just set a very long-term intention, asking the universe to see these intentions through. I do feel like some of you had some very specific things that you held intentions for, but just know that you have a very stable and steady grasp on what it is that you are setting, and your angels and guides have openly received that as well. I will place it just directly over here so it is still in view of the camera, just in case Spirit wants to communicate with you through the candle. If you notice any flickering or movements during the reading, that might be a sign for you to heed the words that are being spoken. The citrine crystal is related to the sacral chakra, which is connected to your sexuality, your creativity, and it is also connected to the color orange, which I do want to point out that we have the yellow candle, which is connected to the solar plexus, and the light blue candle, which is connected to the throat center. So it does look like, pile 3, you are someone who's really trying to balance those lower chakras. It does feel like from the heart up, you have a very clear channel, but it does feel starting from that beautiful, beautiful solar plexus down to the root that we are still working on grounding and healing those energy centers. And the free hugs button comes forward to show me that you are somebody who takes desired action to express your kindness to others. You truly find joy in being able to hold space for those that are looking for a little bit more love in their life or might need a little bit extra support. You are somebody who really finds joy from being able to support the people that you love in life in whatever way you can. So today we will be connecting with the tarot. We will ask our spirit and guides and angels to communicate any wisdom over what is pile 3 transforming from. What are they transitioning out of and moving into? What does pile 3 need to know about the transitions that they are working through currently? What else do we have for them? Okay. All right, pile 3. So, as I said, I do feel your higher energy centers are clear and you are feeling much more connected with the divine. You are in a place of really being able to see the worth that you have in your spaces, and I'm definitely feeling a sense of accomplishment from you, pile 3. This place of knowing that you have worked through the kind of pains that were attached to the past, and what I see you transforming through pile 3 is being able to set solid boundaries and stand by them, knowing when it is time to move and when it is time to stand still. I do also see you, pile 3, transforming from a place of feeling the need to control the situations around you, especially when it comes to your finances, and being able to allow life to flow a little bit more in your creativity. And I do see, pile 2, that you are releasing a bit of anger and frustration towards others in your path. Definitely feeling some energies of release when it comes to having those extremely high expectations that you kind of maybe place on yourself or that others have inadvertently placed upon you within your life. And you're transforming those negative energies into a place of empowerment, of knowing that you can create the happiness that you desire for yourself when you find that flow and you allow yourself to flow into the spaces. I do see, pile 3, you are maybe stepping away from opportunities that you used to connect with, maybe a group of people or a community that is no longer serving you. You're really seeing the interactions that you hold for what they truly are, rather than what maybe you have built them to be in your mind, and you're seeing things very clearly, pile 3. You are at a place of understanding your journey and knowing that you walk with spirit, and really allowing yourself to take the time to stop and reflect on what it is that you desire moving forward. And I do see you, pile 3, in a place of setting very solid boundaries, feeling maybe unsure of what those boundaries look like, but knowing that the need to set them is what is important, and knowing that whenever you stand stable in your solid ground of saying, you know, these are my expectations, this is how I deserve to be treated, this is what, you know, I want for my finances. This is what I would like to create for myself. And these are the stipulations that I need to set for myself to be able to allow myself into these places of being honored and cherished and respected. For you, pile 3, I feel huge transformative energies around releasing that need to please others and being able to stand in the energies of pleasing yourself, which I think is so, so beautiful. So to get a little more clarity for you, my pile 3, we are going to ask Odin the 9 Realms Oracle what clarity we need for what pile 3 is releasing and what are they transitioning into. What transformation process? Okay, beautiful. Pile 3, I'm really getting a feeling for you that you are in a very clear state of mind. You are in a place of really being able to see what it is that you desire for yourself. I really feel for you, pile 3, that you are seeing things with a whole new perspective from a very clear place of understanding others' intentions and how their actions reflect what they say, and being able to see the dissonance between the two. So it feels like maybe you've had some relationships lately where you've had conversations where people said some things and maybe they didn't follow through, and you're being able to see the reality that maybe sometimes people say things that they don't always hold up the expectation for. And so there is no need to hold anger or resentment towards that person, but just rather allowing yourself to move forward in the spaces that you feel called to move into, and allowing yourself to release any of those connections that are no longer serving you. And then you got Degas, which says that, you know, when it comes to transformation, you are really being able to observe all sides of the situation. You are transforming from a fixed mindset into a flow mindset. You are allowing yourself to see all sides of the scenarios and the situations that you hold, and not holding that judgment over the polarities, but seeing the benefits of both sides, and knowing that everything that people bring to the table, that it is very much coming from their own place of understanding, and you're starting to see the difference between your need to hold on to the connections and rather allow them to be what they are presenting themselves as in the moment, as opposed to kind of creating this like, oh, well, this person could be this way, they have so much potential in this area, you know, this place could grow into this or that, and you're able to see that in this now moment, this is where things are. Yes, I can create that, yes, I can move it in that direction, but it could also go in this opposite direction or this opposite way. And you're able to kind of be in this place of stillness, of really just seeing like where things are going to go based on the actions and intentions of the others that are around you, and seeing that you don't need to control or manipulate that, but rather just allowing the flow to happen. You're really in a place of big breakthroughs, of observing the reality around you, not allowing the dark and the light to be negative, but just holding duality in itself as part of this reality, and recognizing the person that you are becoming. You are starting to see the person that you're transforming into, and you're starting to see that as something very beautiful, and as opposed to something that's kind of like whenever you're maybe in the past, the people that you interacted with, maybe they didn't necessarily recognize your gifts or your achievements, and now you're starting to see the people in your life that truly do support you and love you and care for you, and that's why you're able to see the difference in these relationships of, oh, these people truly love me and they support me, they're there for me, they show up in this way, they follow through with this way, and then these people, sure, they say this and they want this, but then maybe they don't necessarily follow through. So you're really having big breakthroughs when it comes to connections and relationships and the spaces that you share with others. And you're also seeing the creativity that you present for others, being able to see that the creativity that you hold within yourself is truly a gift, and that you have a widespread ability of being able to create, and knowing that like we started this whole thing off with connecting with your sacral, which has to do with that creation, and you're really starting to connect with that energy of divine creation coming from within, as opposed to being influenced from outside of you. You are learning how to alchemize those negative densities and turn them into lighter through the creations that you hold. This also speaks about potential to bestow wisdom of magic to those who are listening and paying attention. So seeing that through your creations, through what you share with the world, you are able to help inspire and share the magic that you know within your soul exists within this reality. And so rather than maybe in the past you might have come from a place of trying to convince people, or even just not understanding, maybe feeling like not as mentally stable, or understanding that maybe your viewpoints are so different than others, not really understanding why they're that way, and you're transforming into a place of balance and understanding and accepting that not everybody is going to see things the way that you do, but you do have this unique ability to be able to help others see the magic in the world as you see it through your creations, and not holding yourself back through these transformations and transitions, and seeing that whenever you allow yourself to be this divine vessel to share your spiritual gifts, that you are a beacon of light for others and for those around you. And I'm really feeling too for you, Pile 3, that any connections that you might have had in the past that maybe weren't as supportive, they are starting to see this about you. And the people that love you and truly do care about you, they're going to see where their actions have not lined up with their words, and they're going to start making those efforts to move forward in the ways that best support and love and cherish you, to show you how important that you are to them and how much they truly do love and care for you. And then those that don't show up, or they don't step into those, you know, allow yourself to release them and move forward in the direction that you truly do feel called, okay? Now we're going to connect with our star family and ask our star family any guidance for Pile 3 on what we are transitioning from and what we are moving into. To pull one more for you, Pile 3. What are we releasing? Okay, beautiful. So Pile 3, you are really starting to see just how much of a mirror you are for others. This might actually be really connected to your spiritual gifts of knowing that you are a reflection for other people. So that might be why sometimes your relationships don't necessarily work out in the way that you think they will, or the way that you see them moving, because when people interact with you, you tend to have this effect on them of reflecting back to them the things that they need to see within themselves. And so sometimes that creates dissonance within people of not knowing exactly why they're feeling that way, or what they're seeing about themselves in you. And if they're not ready to accept that information, that might be where some confusion or frustration might arise. I'm really feeling for you, Pile 3, that any of those connections or relationships that you have that are falling out, or you're releasing yourself from, is truly from a place of seeing that they're just not on the same level as you are when it comes to understanding that, you know, we are all reflections for one another to see where we are in life. And some people are more receptive to that. Some people are able to see that reflection and see where they can grow and heal, and then others become offended and maybe decide to act out or act towards you. But, you know, just have love for yourself and see that this is a beautiful gift that you share with others. The Oracle forecast, I am the Oracle. My intuitive thoughts flow freely. So like I said, you're really transitioning from this place of kind of caring more about what other people think, and being in a place of caring about what you think and where your heart, trusting your own divine inspiration, not necessarily following the guidance of others, but trusting that inner guidance that lives within you. Still seeking that, you know, guidance from others as it comes to you or when it resonates with you, but you're really able to connect with that wisdom of seeing, like, you know what, this message didn't actually resonate with me. I don't think it was for me. I'm going to release it and let it go. As opposed to in the past, you might have sat and ruminated on it and thought about, oh, it doesn't fit in my life this way. Does it fit in my life that way? Is it talking about this or that? But really being able to see that you have this very strong, powerful intuition and this wisdom that lives within you. You might be somebody that works with tarot cards and does readings. And if that's the case, then I highly encourage you to just continue connecting with that and allowing that practice to transform and unfold as well. And then you also got card number 26, the triple star grid, align. I connect and align with my higher consciousness. So pile 3, you are really at a place of aligning with your true desires, with your inner self, your inner knowing, your knowledge that lives within your soul, and aligning that with your physical reality. You are seeing the places where your creations are going to be able to hold this network of light around you, and how you can help feed that light into the places where it needs it the most. And I do also see you, pile 3, spending more time in reflection and meditation, but in the healthiest way possible, like really allowing yourself to dive deeper into your own consciousness, to come out with this wisdom that you can then move forward and share with the world, allowing yourself to connect with that higher consciousness that lives within you, that you have access to 24/7. So I'd like to pull a few angel cards for you to see if there are any messages from your angels today, any guidance on this transformation, this period of time. What do we need to know for pile 3's transformation from the angels? Yes, live in your joy, pile 3. Allow your joy to be what propels you and moves you forward. Don't allow those thoughts and opinions of others to hold you back, but just be your unique individual self. Be goofy. Wear the colors that you want to wear. Practice the practices that you want to do. Embrace this transformation as an opportunity for you to express yourself through your creations, from your heart space, in a way that truly reflects what it is that lives within you, and how you can share that with the world, because your creations bring so much joy whenever it holds that joy that lives within you. And so your angels just want you to know that it is safe to express yourself authentically and true to your own heart. You also got loved one in heaven, as well as the divine father, the inner power. So pile 3, as I've already said, I do feel like connecting with that higher consciousness, allowing yourself time for deep meditation to connect to the different levels of reality that you are able to access, knowing that you are loved and supported. I do feel like you have a specific loved one that has passed over, that has now become a guardian angel or a spirit guide for you, and they want you to know that they love you, they see the work that you are putting in, they hear your prayers, and they are always sending you love and safety through the experiences that you have, to be able to move you forward in the path that you truly desire for yourself, because they see this pure heart that lives within you, and they know that your intentions are for the highest good of all. And so that is why you are so supported by the divine. The divine wants to see these creations come forward into existence, because it sees your divine light and the power that resides from within you, understanding that as you co-create with the universe, that you create abundance for all those who experience the joy that you share within this world. And knowing that as you continue to create and you continue to live in your joy, and deepening your spiritual practice, deepening that connection with your higher self, that you are going to continue to just feel more stable and steady and grounded as you move in these areas. And so I'm definitely hearing for you, pile 3, to just continue working on grounding that sacral chakra and that solar plexus, combining the two. Maybe you can do some energy work or energy healing. If you haven't looked into Reiki, I am feeling very called to mention that for this as well. Being able to hold space for healing that willpower, the wisdom that lives within you, and to be able to create and share that within the world from your heart's desires. And knowing that everything you do create holds value and shares wisdom with those who are meant to see it, and that you don't need to hold this judgment over yourself, because whatever it is that you create, it might not resonate with others, and that's okay, because it doesn't have to resonate with everybody. It just has to resonate with those who are meant to hear it. And as the more that you continue to trust this process of knowing that whatever it is that you create is going to reach the eyes and the minds of those that need to hear it the most, that it's going to continue working in your favor. And the divine is always supporting you. Your angels are always supporting you, and you are so deeply loved. All right, now we're going to pull some messages from our angels to see any messages that would like to come through for guidance or wisdom on what it is that pile 3 needs to know for moving through this transitionary period of life. progress. Commitment and surrender. Angel wisdom reminds you that when you aim for a vision without doubt, devastation, it must succeed. Your guidance is to persevere towards your vision. Let every thought, word, and action be directed towards your desired outcome. Nothing is more power than focused energy, and the angels will see the pure light of your commitment. Whether it is a relationship, a piece of work, a journey, or anything else in your life, remember to ask them for your help and to know when you dedicate your intentions to the highest good, they will support you. Surrender. Whatever you resist in life persists. Ask your angels to help you dissolve all the resistance of your ego, the inner conflict and struggle, the rigid mindsets, the habits, so that they can flow your life with higher truth and joy. When you surrender to the guidance of your higher self, all the energy you have been using in resistance becomes available to you. Vitality, inner peace, harmony, and most of all, love are your spiritual rewards. So flow with the pace of life, relax and tune in, then follow the guidance of your intuition, knowing that the angels will support you at all times. Beautiful pile 3, you are so loved and supported. Your angels and your guides, they are just always surrounding you at any time that you need support or love. All you have to do is reach out and ask, and they will be there to guide you and support you through those tough times. I'm feeling the need to cry right now because it feels like you've really been through some heavy transformations. You've really been releasing some negative energies, and it feels like it's been so heavy and tough, and you've held so much doubt and frustration, but you're really letting that go, pile 3. You are moving into a place of abundance and joy, knowing that your creations exist to bring joy and love within the world, and that as you continue to share your gifts, you continue to inspire and ignite that light and that joy within others, which is just such an amazing gift. It's so, so beautiful. And if you're ever feeling down or like it's too much, or that you can't be there, you can't show up in the way that you need, or you're not where you want to be in life, just know that it is okay to stop and reflect and ask the angels, ask the Spirit to be able to send you love, to pour love down over you, for the angels to wrap their wings around you and hold you in silence, but in stillness and in love unconditional. So pile 3, I'm going to pull one more card for you, and this is from the Divine Doors deck. What divine door would like to come forward for pile 3 in this moment? Okay, so pile 3, you got a cute little adventure coming for you, something that's really meant for just fun and enjoyment. I do feel a lot of uplifting energies with this card, kind of like almost you kind of see the place that you can move into, but you're not sure if you want to step through the door, if you're ready to step through the door. But look, the door is already open. All you have to do is simply take those steps forward whenever you are ready, whenever you feel called, and trust that your steps are going to be met with guidance and love and support. A note on love. Seek different reasons to enter into the unknown. When love is the focus, foundation, and goal, blessed is the body, mind, and soul. All right, my beautiful, beautiful pile 3. We are going to pull a few letters and buttons to be able to give you some signs and synchronicities within this reading. So if you notice any letters that might represent your names, or if you have any words come to you as I pull them, please allow those messages to be for you and release whatever does not resonate. Pile 3, S. So very special. Snakes, silence, simplicity. N, new, now, never give up. Notion. W, willpower, worry, walrus, whale, willingness to succeed. I'm also hearing William. P, Petunia, principles, power. Purple, D, delightful, daring, divorced, diligent, be you, be authentic, beautiful, blessed, because you can. All right, and then we will have some signs and Okay, so pile 3, you got the bobber, which speaks of allowing yourself to have fun and slow down and enjoy life, creating opportunities for yourself to have possibilities that maybe they're not going to give you exactly what it is that you desire in the long run, but knowing that the now moment is still beautiful to be able to satiate and enjoy. The ladybug, which is a sign of good luck. I'm also hearing a reference to the dream space, so definitely be paying attention to your dreams. There might be signs or synchronicities that are coming through for you in the dream space. And the dragonfly, which is a really unique transformation. So just know, pile 3, that what you're going through right now, it is going to be so life-changing for you and unique, that this is a very powerful moment for you in life, and that, you know, this transformation might come with its difficulties, but the beauty of the outcome is going to be so special and unique to you. The alien button, look at the happy alien. You have so much love and support around you in all the dimensions that you exist within. Just know that you are so supported and loved, and that you have the ability to access divine wisdom or inspiration anytime that you feel called. The starfish. So the starfish actually is a really unique creature that can exist without its limbs. So I believe if a starfish loses its arm, that it can regenerate and regrow. And so what this is telling me is that you are really somebody who can come forward from this transformation rejuvenated and new, but still holding those essential parts of yourself that make you who you are. And I'm also hearing the beach might be special to you. We also have the Saint Christopher medal, which the story of Saint Christopher is about a man who was able to carry someone through the water to be able to offer support and assistance. So I do feel for you, pile 3, that you have many angels and guides that are loving you and supporting you and guiding you through this transition, but also that you are somebody who is guiding and helping others through their transition as well. It's almost like you're somebody who learns with others, and that's what they admire and they like about you. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, pile 3. You are incredible. Your gifts are amazing. You are unique, and expression that shares the wisdom from within in a way that is so absolutely incredible. It might intimidate others. That might be why you have a harder time, but just know that you have the ability to believe in yourself at any time. If you feel doubt, just know that you can be your biggest supporter. You can be your biggest fan, and that is okay. That is so empowering, to be in a place of knowing yourself well enough to support yourself in all the ways that you truly deserve and desire. All right, my beautiful pile 3, thank you guys so much for listening today. I hope these messages resonated with you and that you got everything you needed to be able to move you forward along your path and your journey. If you like this video, please feel free to click the like button and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to connect with me further through my Patreon or booking services, the links for those will be listed down below the video. And again, I thank you so much for your love and support. I truly appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I send you all off with a beautiful namaste.